So, Dan Faber, a lot of people, when they're angry, they get real fucking snarky, don't they? See, that's one of the things that, well, a lot of people want to real snarky with me because they don't like the fact that I told the truth. Makes them angry. Hey, can't make this shit up, can you? Of course, people also get angry when you lie about them, don't they? Of course, can you back your shit up? Now, a lot of people are mad at me. Hundreds of people are mad at me. There are hundreds of people who offered to help. Hundreds. Most of them didn't even try. They were just all, I'm sorry. Oh, if you need someone just to talk to. No, the fuck I don't need someone just to talk to. I got the fucking internet to do that. I need an actual human being to actually help how I need. I shouldn't have to pull teeth to do that. Now, don't get me wrong. All right. There's plenty of people who have valid reasons for not coming forward. They really do. Well, as far as the reasons that they told me, if those reasons are true, then absolutely. They have a valid excuse for not coming forward. Well, at least for that period of time. That doesn't give them an excuse for the last 6 years. But that's not what the cops wrote down. The cops didn't write down any of these people's reasons. Now, here's the thing. These people, they had one reason after another why they couldn't for months and months and months on end. And when I finally, got sick of that. Hey, these people promised to help me, but their grandma died. So they haven't been able to help me because their grandma died, but they keep promising they're gonna. That was the Klang family. Well, even though they had been leading me on that they were going to help for quite a few months by that point, they got angry that I told the truth about their grandma dying and that was the reason that they didn't come forward. Because here's the thing, I'm being victimized over false narratives. Now, I'm being told, oh, nobody's going to help you. Well, these people are promising to help me, and they're not coming through. The longer it takes them to come through, the more abuse I got to take. Well, I'm taking abuse from the public, and these people aren't coming forward and telling the truth. Well, that leaves it up to me, doesn't it? People were threatening to kill my friends and family, and I took it seriously. A lot of people did fucked up shit. Now, between admitting that they did fucked up shit and pretending like shit that they weren't there for is 100% my fault and that I'm a horrible person. Kind of like Megan Messigatis throwing the broken glass in my face. You know what? I shouldn't have had to fucking do that. I was going to the mandated fucking reporters. When you're called mentally ill, those mandated reporters don't give a fuck. There's no consequences for them not doing their jobs. That's why you need family. But my family didn't give a shit. Megan Messigatis couldn't because she was hundreds of miles away. When the police department kept on saying, hey, well, this is her job. No, it's not her job. It's her job to be a mandated reporter, and that she absolutely did not do. I don't mind arguing with these people. Now, I'm pissed off that I don't have those phones that were stolen. I'm pissed off that I don't have that computer that was stolen or those USB drives that were stolen. But you know what? Me and all of these people had issues because none of them were going to keep their word. None of them cared. With many of them, like Miss Peaches, in the recordings with her, yes, she verifies that she's a fucking drug dealer. Another conversation on my YouTube with George Helmstetter. He admits that he's a fucking drug dealer. So then, of course, Dan Faberts, he wants to tell me this conversation that he told me about this nasal spray in. It was recorded live on YouTube while I was in McCook. It's recorded, him talking about that. So today he was typing to me, oh, you don't have any secrets you can hold over my head. Well, thank you. Thank you for not telling me about all your personal business. Although he did tell me about a lot of his personal business. It's up on YouTube. You guys can hear it. There's a reason that Dan Faberts goes directly to YouTube, whereas Megan Misigatis I still try to work with. Dan Faberts fucked up a lot and helped a lot of actual predators get away. He helped Layla Johnson get away, knowing what she was and what she was doing. That's one of the problems with having to go to all of these other people and not having somebody, just one person to go in with me to turn these people in. Someone who's going to take the situation seriously and look at the evidence and speak up. There where it fucking matters. Did Laura Nelson speak up? No, she didn't. And she knew a lot. Did Molly Smith speak up? No, she didn't have much to speak up about. She's got plenty to speak up about now, though. You tell me to go to the police who refuse to do their jobs. You tell me they don't have to do their jobs. You tell me I need to trust the police, and you tell me the police are allowed to lie to me. I know they're allowed to lie to me. They lied a whole bunch. It's the matter in which they lied that's against the law. It's called entrapment, and it's against the law. It's part of gaslighting people. There was a lot of people who wanted to pussyfoot around, promised they were going to help, they were gonna, oh, I'm a good person, and speak the fuck up. If you were a good person, you would have spoken the fuck up. I wouldn't have had to fucking prompt you to do so. If the things that you were telling me were true, then you should have spoke up. Instead of making me record it months after the fact that you did tell me those things, the things that I was railroaded in court and treated like I was schizophrenic for saying, and you verified those things well after the fact. What the fuck is wrong with you? And then you want to play fucking victim when I tell the truth. Fuck no! That's the problem with being forced into a situation where I can't defend myself and where my disabilities prevent me further from being able to take care of myself. And that includes the financial disabilities. When I first took that shit to Megan Misigatis about that fucking gun, she didn't do shit. So that man got to continue to blackmail me, actual blackmail. Threatening to tell the truth if you don't, that's not blackmail. That's giving you the chance and the opportunity to do the honorable thing. Dan Faberts today saying, oh, you can't hold any secrets over my head. Oh, I guess I did tell you about the nasal spray. You can go spreading that if you want. Like, I probably shouldn't have just paraphrased him like that, because that's not his exact words. I'm pretty sure his exact words were more snarky than that, but in either event, I should have read exactly what he said. Which, of course, I can't read it while I'm making a video, which is a pain in the ass. But I typed back to him, I don't have to do that. I recorded that conversation on YouTube. It's already up. Problem is, I needed help getting that into court, which required these people to make police reports. And they didn't. Dan Faberts didn't. Layla Johnson didn't. Shannon Alvarado didn't. I did. I had to make my police reports, and then I had to make the police reports that they didn't make. and I had to do it without them. You have any idea, after leaving Shannon Alvarado's, how difficult it was for me to actually bring myself to call her when I was in Rawlins, Wyoming? Meanwhile, I got conversations with these people who want to play victim. I have the conversations recorded. Now, between throwing shit in my face as if it's a fact and listening to those recordings, well, most of those people admit the things that I was being treated like I was crazy for saying were actually true. But you're not going to look into that. You're too pissed off because I told the truth about you. I'm pissed off that my stuff was stolen. I'm pissed off that the cops wouldn't lift a fucking finger to help. They weren't gonna help unless someone was there in person. While they were pretending like that was Meg's job, and Meg wasn't doing that because it's not her job, that's not my fault. That's another one of their fucking head games. That's not a choice that I made. I record everything now for a reason. When I trusted people, they showed me they weren't trustworthy. Now that I can record it, when they lied to me, I've got it recorded that they fucking lied. And then I'm a bad person for that? Fuck you. And a couple of threats. Just a few. No, there's hundreds. If what they tried to pretend that I said was a threat, then yes, these other things are. And there are a lot of them. Of course, people tend to lie when they get busted lying. It just becomes habitual. Oh, well, you didn't say that. Bitch, I recorded it. Fucking dumbass.